Very good morning to you, Allan.
Morning, Gregory.
A couple of smart performances way around the other side of the world. Allan, just looking at your record, I see you 3 wins off 800 wins, and stake-wise in New Zealand anyway, you've won about $12 million. What have you done with all that?
Yeah, I've buried it, Greg. I might dig it up one day. It'd be nice if it was all still there.
Wouldn't mind being there on the day that you do dig it up. Let's have a look at your chances today, Allan. Like, it'll be a testing track. We expect that at this time of the year, but the first of your charges is Art Deco, and we know how adept in the very testing conditions she can be. She's doing a great job, Allan. She's honing in on $250,000 in stakes, and her last start performance was actually against her normal racing pattern, getting back in the field.
Yeah, she was pretty dominant that day, and I said to Bill Gleeson, probably we've been riding her a little bit upside down, and she's getting to the front a little bit early, so if you set her a wee bit of a task, she charges hard. But the problems we had before last week are behind us, so I'm really happy with her going in today's race.
Small field will mean that even at the worst case scenario and she got back like this, she's not going to be far off them. How has she progressed since that winning performance?
Oh, super. Her work Tuesday was very, very good on a track that she'll strike today. So she's a mare that probably likes it looser, but, Greg, there'll be 8 winners there today. Hopefully I've got a couple of them. So you've just got to have a crack, mate, but I'm very happy with the condition.
You're a great studier of the form. Is Rosewood the one to beat, and would you like to be 4 or 5 in front turning in, because we know Rosewood can charge home?
Yeah, I'm a little bit with the Clements horse with 50 kilos. That might be the horse I have to watch. Rosewood's going to get a wee way off them. So, little races are quite intriguing. I think they've all got a chance in it, to be honest. So it's not clean cut, put it that way.
All right, Miss Lizzie, you refer to there. With the price being about $280, do you think that's about right?
Yeah, with her form, I think it's fair, Greg. She is a good mare, so... Yeah, when you scan the field and what she's done this season, she deserves to be that.
Bickety Boo in race number 5 has done very little wrong in a short career, $3.50 there, and Ashwin Gundasamy claims the 3 and is doing a pretty good job as an apprentice, isn't he?
Yeah, he is, but had Hazel been able to claim the full 3, she'd have been on the horse. But Ashwin is doing a good job, and I like this mare. She could develop into a listed horse next winter, but I won't give it too many more. Greg, I own her, so I only have to answer myself, so I'm sort of just poking around, waiting for her to grow up a wee bit. And this run at Hara, she made up a lot of ground on the leader, and I think she'll eat the mile right up.
Yeah, stepping up should be absolutely ideal, as you quite rightly point out, because the way she found the line here, she's by Ekra. You know a thing or two about mares by Ekra. You've had a bit of success, haven't you?
Yeah, and she's out of a Shinko King mare, the exact cross of She's Sensational. So I was lucky enough to lease Yeshai Shinko and put it to Ekra, and I've got a full brother in the paddock. So hopefully the stars align and I get one half as good as the old mare.
She's not just a wet tracker either, is she, Allan? It'd be fair to say that you might be able to pick out a couple of decent targets even when the tracks get better further along in her career.
Yeah, that's probably what tripped her up in the special conditions. The last meeting at New Plymouth, it got a little bit arduous, and she went a fair race, but she sort of wasn't put in a position we'd have liked by Hazel, and it just got a little bit messy. But I think she'll handle conditions, and as I say, the mile will be right up her alley.
30 runners is tell you what, very good winning performance at Te Rapa, and we heard from the bookmakers. They're often nervous around the Allan Sharrock trained runners, and there's clearly been money for this one as well. Was this race always on the radar?
No, mate, no. He was a late nom. Horse came through his race good. I jumped him over some hurdles during the week. We had a short sprint on Thursday. Took no harm out of Te Rapa. Te Rapa's one of those tracks where they ran 1:14 instead of 1:20 at Otaki, so he bounced through that race quite good. Probably a contender for the Grey Horse race in a month's time. I don't really want to trek him all the way to the Bay, so we should be getting a check today. But I don't know where the money's all come from. It's not mine today, Greg, because he has won on a bog with Billy Pinn at Wellington, but he has got very good fitness and he's come through the race real good. So dropped from 59.5 to 55.5. so you really got to like him a wee bit.
Yep, very much a fit horse. Okay, you've got the 3 runners heading to the races today. It's never easy to say, oh, well, this one will be a better chance than that one, but what is your best chance today, Allan? Where would you be laying your wedge if you had your last 100?
If it was mine, it'd be Beckety Boo. I've got to say that, Greg, because I own it outright, but I think she is the best of my 3 today, just looking at the form and conditions of the races today, but they're all very strong chances today, those 3.